Okay, we're looking at chapter 10, lessons 1 and 2, and we're talking about perimeter and circumference of a circle. So we're looking at a rectangle here, and the perimeter is just the sum of all of its widths, or all of its sides here. So we have, for a rectangle, we have a length, two times a length, and a width and a width. So we take the width, and we times the length and times it by 2. So 2 and 8/10 times 2, we get 5 and 6/10. Plus the width times 2, 1 and 7/10 is going to give us 3 and 4/10. And we just add those together, and you can stack them up if you like. 5 and 6/10 plus 3 and 4/10. And we're going to get 9. 5 and 6/10. 6 plus 4 is 0. 10, carry the 1, 6, 9. So we have 9 feet for number 7. That's the distance, the measure of all of its sides added together. Okay, let's move on. Here we have a word problem. Let's take a look. We have Benjamin's putting a fence around his rectangular, that's our key word here, shaped yard. It's 38 feet long, 27 feet wide. So what we have here is a rectangle. There's say this is his yard, not to scale. So we have something that is 38 feet long and 27 feet wide. So we have a length and a length, a width and a width. So let's go with the lengths first here. So 38 times 2 is 76. Plus 27 times 2 is 54. We just add those together. 6 plus 4 is 10. Carry the 1. We get 130 feet. I'll write that a little neater. 130 feet. Right, FT for feet. Okay. So that's number 10 on your homework. And on the back side of the homework, we talked about circumference of a circle. We talked about these formulas here. We talked about pi being 3 and being an infinite number. It goes on a repeating decimal. It goes on what we think is forever. It's an irrational number. 3 and 0.14159, etc., 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 etc. Goes on and on and on and on and on. So we can only find an approximation, and this is a relationship between the diameter of a circle. So we have a circle, and we talked about this in class. Circle, and no, I'm not going to find my circle here, so I'll just draw a circle. The diameter of the circle, which is all the way across, its widest point, and the distance around. So the distance around is a little over 3 times the distance across. We say pi is 3. An estimation of pi, a good estimation, pretty good estimation of pi would be 3 and 14/10. So let's go. We don't use the 22/7. Don't want to do that. So we're looking here. If the diameter of a vegetable garden is 6 feet, so let's say this is the diameter, that's 6 feet. What is the circumference to the nearest hundredth? So what we have for the formula for that, the circumference is either pi times the diameter, 3.14 times whatever the diameter is. So in this case, the circumference is 3.15. Remember, we're just getting an estimation times 6. And I'll let you guys use your calculators. Just pump these out. 3.15 times 6. And I get 18 and 84 hundredths. So got it to the nearest hundredths. And that's an approximation. Okay, so on this next one, if the radius of the flower garden is 8 feet, radius of the flower garden is 8 feet. Let's say if it's 8 feet, that's the radius. So that's half. So on that one, the radius of a circle is from the center to the edge. So the pi relates to the diameter, the whole distance. So I need to add this 2 times pi times r. I'm really doubling the radius. But you could put multiplication numbers in any order you like. So it's really the circumference equals 2 times 3.14 times 8 feet. And let's see what we get. 2 times Great. And I got 50 and 2400s here. And the important thing to remember, just the difference between radius from the center out. For your formula on radius, you need to add this times 2 in it. And diameter. Diameter is all the way across, and if it's the diameter, you're simply multiplying pi times that diameter. Okay? If it's the radius, you times it by 2. If it's the diameter, pi times the diameter, and that's your circumference. Well, that's our homework help for tonight. We're going to be moving on to area of circumferences as well a little bit later. And the secret word is vegetable garden. That's our secret phrase.